Hello, everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. For this video, I think what I'd like to do is glue down some ATC backgrounds that I've got on this Concertina book that I made on my live on Tuesday in April. It was April something. Anyway, it was just a couple of days ago. I think I would like to do that with you today. We're going to glue those down. I've got this lovely dark muck water that I'm going to use to edge it with. I don't know if I'm going to put some tape down on the hinges. You know what? We're just going to glue stuff down, and maybe we're going to decorate a couple of them. We'll figure it out as we go. So I'm going to use my watered down glue if it's still viable. Ooh, it is still viable. Let's just give it a stir because there's glue at the bottom. This has been in here for a while, so a lot of the glue has sunk to the bottom. I did pull out a stack of the ATC backgrounds that I have sitting in that box of ATC backgrounds. When I do gel prints, a lot of times what I do is I cut them up, and I've got 3x4s, 3x5s, 4x6s, the ATCs, I have circles, I have hearts, I have so much stuff cut out of them, ready to be utilized and created with. So since I haven't been making ATCs, since we haven't been swapping for a while, and I do have a lot pre-made, I figured maybe it's time to use some of this stuff up, which is a good thing to do. All right, this is nice and stirred. You can see it's a little bit thicker now. It's still pretty thin. I'm going to use it, brush it on. Just dry this handle because you know what's going to happen. I'm going to get really sticky and messy and frustrated because everything's going to be sticking to me. You know how that goes. Okay, so we decided that the white side was going to be, or this was going to be the cover, and we're going to be covering up all these Christmas trees. You know what? I'm going to put an ATC right over this. I know that I had planned on that being a tuck spot. I'm not going to. This is going to be like a little art journal utilizing my pre-cut ATCs, and I am going to be doing them on both sides. Don't know if I pulled enough out, but we will check that out for sure. So I'm going to start by opening it this way, and I'm going to put some glue down right up to the fold line. When I folded them exactly the size of an ATC. It was cut at 3.5, and I folded it at 2.5. If you were here to watch that video and remember. So I think I'm going to use this beautiful purple one as the cover, and I'm going to try and get it on as straight as possible. I don't know. Some of these may not be cut straight. The folds might not be straight. I noticed that this book was kind of leaning a little bit. You know what I mean? That the hinge kind of had a bit of a slide to it. And I can always come back, and if I want to, that's why I'm going to be inking the edges with the muck water. Okay, so I've got that, and then we're going to do this side first. So as you can see, I did put it up to the hinge, right to the fold. Obviously, there's a bit of glue missing there because I've got a bit of a lift. I'm going to have to come back with a toothpick and add some additional glue to that one. All's good. But as I say, I went right up to the edge. I've got a little bit wonky down here. Not so bad at the top, but I definitely have a bit of an overlay there. We're going to figure out what's happening. We're going to do this side, and then we're going to do that side. If that's making sense. Hope everybody's having a great day. Getting close to the end of the month. I hope you guys entered the draw for the giveaways. Can't wait to do that when I'm back. Can't wait to see the answers to my skill testing questions because I am pre-recording these. Let's do a black one. Got this black. And like I say, I'm going to go to the fold. A little bit tedious this is going to be. Yeah, these are interesting different sizes, that's for sure. Maybe not. Maybe I put it on too high. I'm thinking that it's going to be okay. I can come back and stitch. This is going to be like a little art journal. So I'm going to put the next ATC here. I'm going to treat this as a little art journal. My own little art journal. With the backgrounds all done. You'll see that I've got multitudes of strange printed painty papers for ATCs. Okay, so that is between both hinges. Yeah, I might have to come and do like a washi tape edge because I'm not a big fan of how the hinge goes. I've got green on this side. Yeah, we're going to, it may be fine. It may not be fine. Let's get the whole thing done and we will figure that out. I'm going pretty slow. Sorry. This could be a long video. I should have possibly done a bit of this before I started. This is my faux script work. Scribbling on top of printed page, book page. I can just leave it, really. Because I could come in and do something fun on the hinges, right? On the folds. Maybe I should have put some tape down before I started so that this was holding it down. I don't know. I could use fabric. Oh, wouldn't it look cute with little fabric-y strips sticking out and around? It could have its own built-in tassels. Almost. Now I got a rhythm going. It'll go a little bit faster, I think. I think. See, maybe I just don't cut my ATCs straight. They seem to stack up nice, though, when I've got them in stacks. I'm not going to stop and do that to show you because I don't want to waste your time more. I mean, you guys are just sitting here watching me glue. I have lots of using the plastic needlepoint canvas as a stamp. I really like that grid effect. And there's some gold, glittery, metallic paint on this. And some of these. I have it. I gotta use it. It does work very nice on the gel plate, I have to admit. Don't know that I've tried silver on the gel plate. I think I'm just trying to get rid of the gold. I got it when I was doing the Christmas card workshop with a group of seniors so they could highlight their cards that we were making. And I still have lots. Ooh, that's going to be over the hinge. See, this one's just a little bit big. Well, the thing is I can trim it down. Maybe I should do that now. Just because it's a little bit over. It's kind of good to address some of these things right at the get-go. Tried really hard not to cut through the hinge. Am I going fast enough? I hope so. I hope so. I hope you're seeing these. But I'm not putting them down in any way. I don't have a pattern that I'm following doing this. I'm just doing it. It's just going to be the start of my art journal. I take a long art journal. I have a big art journal that I use for prompts and things when I play with you guys. We do some prompts on other people's channels. Hey, I think we're just about halfway done. Maybe, no. Maybe a third of the way done. Just about a third of the way done. Maybe I should have picked a bigger brush to do this. It will be what it will be. As I say, I wanted to just use straight paper, not anything with a cardstock background. I didn't want this to be too heavy. If that makes sense. That one didn't go on straight. I will have to trim this top. Yeah, definitely have to trim that. I don't know if it's the top or the bottom. Once this is all done, we will decide which is going to be the cover. I do really like that purple one with the roses, but it kind of gives I think it's going to give one of those feelings that this is fancier than it actually is. Of course, this little art journal could turn into a quotes book. It might be a very cute little quotes book, things with quotes. What I am going to do is pick a couple of stencils and stencil on each and every section. So we've got that continuity and flow, right? We've talked about that. I like having a bit of a flow happening. I think I've got 2 of those pages. That one's going to have to go way far away from this one. Not that it matters. I can disguise them. Definitely disguise them. I love this yellowy orangey kind of page. Did I just nauseate you guys? Did I go too fast? Another one that's a little bit not cut quite nice. I wonder why. Because I use my Fisker's slider cutter thing. Maybe I just don't line it up right. Maybe I'm in too much of a hurry. Maybe I have the pages stacked and then they don't cut right. That could be a thing too. Right? Oh, did I go over that hinge? I did. It's not bad. I'm going to leave that. No, I can't because look, it's poking up. It's overlapped a little bit. We've got to trim that. And not cut the hinge. See what happens now. I'm going to have to put something over that one for sure. Yeah, I have both sides of that. This side. Can't wait to see you guys and find out what you've been working on. I have a whole kit packed. I tried to pack a little bit of everything. Well, no, I don't have beads. I don't have fabric. I've got papers and things to doodle on. I've got markers and watercolor paints, gel pens, I have a variety of stuff. I was looking at a small package of pencil crayons today at Staples. But I figured I've spent so much money on stuff this last little while, I really don't need to buy anything else. So when I'm out, if I do decide I need pencil crayons, I'm going to hit the dollar store. You know, it's just going to have to be the way it is. They'll be cheaper than at Staples too. And I don't really need that many. I just need stuff for shading, probably. So even like a 12 pack should do enough for if I'm making critters or anything that I want shading on. I had fun making that Just Play video, doing those little monsters. Oh, had lots of fun, but missed you guys, missed your input. It's kind of funny because I was thinking, okay, I've got a couple more videos to do. I know I said that I was going to do these things, these file folders. I don't think I'm going to get around to that. That may wait till we get back together and play. Because I was thinking, well, what are you going to do with them, Kim? Like, seriously, what are you going to do with them? Then I was thinking, well, I could do them the way I do the rude books, the way Becca makes her clunky, chunky books. I thought that would make a very cute, clunky, chunky book. If I put it together across the bottom here, they could have all those tabs, and I could have fun things with those tabs. Words, I could put happy words on them or something. Yeah, I'm going to have to come back and do hinges. Do the hinges. Maybe I need to design some little Band-Aids, and I could put Band-Aids on them. What do you guys think? I could use some little stickers. I have some scrapbook paper that I had cut to use as backgrounds as well. It's not all painty papers. You won't recognize that as a scrapbook page by the time I'm done. Oh, there's another one. I don't need two of those. It's another scrapbook paper. It's on the opposite side, so it's okay to use it there. I do have a stack of ATC Backgrounds. Guess I should do some 3x4s as well. I should turn those into chunky books. Maybe the next one that I am chopping up, I'll do the same thing with when I'm working on my next rude book. I will use my 3x4 pre-cut. This is a big book. I had fun. I had fun doing this one. When I was doing the Concertina live with you guys, I was kind of running out of steam. I just was drawing such blanks for a Concertina book. I really, really was. And then it's been sitting here, and I've moved it from that pile over to that pile and back again. And it's like, okay, maybe you need to do something with it. Oh, see? Where's this fold? What the heck? That fold is like, whoa, what are you doing? Okay, there's that fold. Look at how far this one's over this fold. I haven't been folding it and checking, guys. When we start putting it together, I definitely have to. Look, that's, I don't know. It's the measuring thing, isn't it? Look, this one too. Oh, bunch of stuff just hit the floor on that side. Wow, Kim, what are you doing? See, this one is like almost an inch away from this edge. Ugh. Didn't I just say that I should trim it as I go? Look, this one, oh, I have a whole big white edge. That didn't go down nice at all because I was following this fold line, I think. I don't know. That goes this way. This one folds this way. Let's do that. Oh, we got a mess here. We have a big mess. Well, I have a big mess. You have nothing to do with it. Look, look, look. Can you see that? Okay, where's the fold? Where is the fold? That's the fold. Let's trim that to the fold. Are you the fold? You are the fold. Oh, I totally missed almost the whole page on this one. Look, look, again, major chunk off that one because I was not paying attention. And this is lifted because I didn't get it to the fold. Wow. I can say, wow. Well, I can see that maybe we'll have a bit of trimming to do before I'm done. Look at this, big white, big white. I keep knocking stuff on the floor over there. I gave up on cleaning for my friend that's coming because I had to get these videos done and I just figured get the videos done, can't be bothered cleaning up after myself because it just looks like this after I'm done anyway. Okay, there's the fold. There's the fold. There's the fold. That's a lovely print. Lovely backing. Oh, again. Okay, let's shove that over. See, look, again, I've got a big chunk to take off. You know, where's my ruler? Where's my ruler? Let's see, did I even fold this to 2.5 inches? I did, I folded it. It's 2.5 inches, so it's the prints that are not correct. Well, look, I got all kinds of uppy things. Okay, we got to do a bit of trimming here. Got to do this trimming. See? Nobody's infallible. We all know I'm not. And I did have a plan. And it's sort of coming together, but not. I don't know why these are flipping up. Well, we will discuss that when we start folding it. I only have a few more to go. You know what? I'm gonna probably go backwards. Am I going backwards? I am. Doesn't help. There. Now I won't be knocking stuff off. Famous last words. Kim won't be knocking stuff off. It's a good thing that somebody can laugh at themselves, you know. I have no problem with it. I have no problem with showing you guys that I talk to myself when I work. I criticize my work. I curse myself for not, you know, I've got a plan and I go off the rails. Baka. You know, it's okay. It's okay because it's a little art journal thing. And it's going to be a lot of fun play with. Because they're all different. They're all so different. So different. Look at that. There's a fold. Trim it, Kim. Just trim it. Oh, I think I got the fold a little bit. Maybe. We'll see. I'm going to be putting Band-Aids on it, right? We are going to have some Band-Aids. I'm going to have to design some Band-Aids. Might take some, I don't know. Ooh, wouldn't it be cool to take a great big green marker and put like stitches on it and a couple of Band-Aids over it on the edges? Maybe. Talking out loud. Many ideas. I did that with, I'd done a Franken page, and wherever I had pages together, I did that. I did it. And then I took red thread and I stitched them. It was very cute. Very cute. It was fun. And I had all the paper dyed green. What did that? Food coloring dyed green. I've got just a few, a couple left. Let's use this one. So you can see I have done many gel prints over or painty papers over the time for the variety I have in the bin. Now, the next time I do this, I am going to leave, instead of having it exactly folded at 2.5, if I do this again, instead of having it exactly folded at 2.5, I'm going to give it that little bit extra, so that I don't have this kind of craziness happening on the next one. No craziness, Kim. No craziness. Oh, that was a piece of cardstock. Too late, too late. It's okay. It's okay. So I have 2 pieces left, and this one is the short one, right? See? Fold it, trim. Fold and trim. As I say, this is the short one because I didn't have exactly 2.5 when I did the last fold. So I think I want to use this one because I love that grid work. Is that too close to this one? I think so. I think maybe I'll use this purple one here and this one on the other side, because that other orange one is just a little bit farther away. And again, like I say, this is one of those Concertina books. It's a little bit more blue. So I will show you what it looks like when I do the flip through. I'll do a quick flip through, and then maybe I'll decorate a couple of pages. See how much is overhanging this? And again, that was just a 12 by 12 of scrapbook paper that I cut at 3.5 inches this way tall. And then I folded at 2.5 inches so that I could use my ATCs. I thought I had kind of decided I was going to use my finished ATCs and then changed my mind because I do that. All right. So, which way am I going here? Which way? You go this way. See, look at how wonky that is, guys. Like that's just crazy, crazy wonky. Folded just wrong. And I straightened it. I did. I refolded a lot of this before I started this video because of this. This one is just, but now that I've got the pages glued down, I don't think I can change it really. That's where I had that blue one. That's why. That's why. It's okay. It's good. I'm just going to go and dump this brush in some water in the next room. I'm not going to put it in this water because, as I say, I want to use that to edge this. Pick up this stuff that went way behind me. Wow. I knocked a lot of stuff on the floor. Okay, so this is the book. All my painty papers, various prints. That's the scrapbook paper there. That goes here. And then we do the same thing. Just kind of like a never-ending book. Got a key fold there. That's where I missed because that fold is just so wonky. All right, though. It's okay. So again, back to the beginning. I like this little book the way it is. But as I say, let's put these back in with this was crammed full. Absolutely crammed. Not when I started this, but I haven't cut any since I had this crammed full. I did cut a whole bunch of ATC coins. We'll play with those sometime too. So now, not sure what I want to do with this. Some of this, I do want to use a bit of a stencil on it to get the flow through of it. This one you can see. This is a napkin print, this blue. That's actually a piece of napkin. And then I used my rose stencil that I did. I think maybe what I should do is start by edging these with the muck water. And then you can see how that works. So I'm just taking a brush. I wonder if I have, no, we'll just use, it's just a flat brush. And I'm just going to go along the edges. As I say, because it's muck water, it looks dark, but it doesn't dry dark, but it does give such a beautiful grunge. So seriously, I have cups of muck water sitting on my counter, and I don't know, like I say, if you can see this, maybe not. It has evaporated a good quarter of an inch since I left it on the counter. And that just makes it that little bit darker. And this muck water is just my painty water that I used from when I was painting. And yeah, I'm going to do this fold as well. So I don't know, is now the time to be doing this, or am I supposed to do it towards the end? Because I haven't really trimmed. And I know I'm going to have to give a couple of coats. Let's just go all the way. I'm going to run into that same problem with, oh, see, look. Now this is starting to tear. Okay, maybe I can't muck water it yet. Because it's so weak it's tearing. Well, maybe what I have to do is just lay it out flat. Do I have enough room? No. We will make room. I can shove things out of the way. Sort of. Excuse me. We'll just move that onto that pile. And I'm just going to come across the top and just kind of paint this stuff on. And I will have to let it dry. Of course, I will have to let this dry, probably for a day. And I will definitely have to do a couple of coats. It's okay. I've got a lot of the muck water. I just don't want to have the hinges very weak. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to put the Band-Aids on the hinges. And then I'm going to decorate it. And then if I have to put more muck water on it, I will put more muck water on it. But I think what I'll do is do this, let it dry, work on it a bit. Scrapbook paper doesn't take muck water great. Kind of beads off. Must be a coating on that scrapbook paper. Not sure I'll be able to hold this up to show you. Yeah, I'm putting it on pretty wide. Because seriously, I think that if things are grungy, they're grungy farther in than just the very edge, right? That, especially if you're using liquids, they don't go in a straight line. They kind of, if you've spilled something on it or it's been dipped in something, it's not a straight line. It absorbs differently depending on where it is. If that makes sense. Hope that makes sense to you. I could put some lace. Ooh. How about if I use lace down and over? Maybe. We'll see. Okay, so I can hold this up and show you. I don't know how well you can see it, but there is muck water on it. You can see the edge. I'm going to flip it over. You know, I didn't throw these bits out when I trimmed them. Let's toss those. I'm going to flip this. And we're going to do the same thing on this side. And then I will call it a day. I want to thank you for keeping me company while I'm playing. Oh, big blob of muck water there. That's awesome. Because I do like to spatter with it as well. It's showing up really nice on this white. So maybe I'm going to just end up doing the one coat first. Play with it a little bit. Put some edging on the hinges. Give it some more muck water. Maybe towards the very end. Spatter it a little bit towards the end. All right. Well, I had hoped that I would get some, maybe a couple of them decorated. But, again, this is now ready for me to play. Once it's dry, it'll be just ready for me to play. I don't know what this book's going to be. It's going to be an art journal, but what kind of an art journal? Am I going to do quotes? Am I going to do rude? I don't know. Am I just going to doodle? Am I going to collage? I don't know. It's going to be a mystery art book, but whatever I do, I will definitely take pictures and put it in meet your creativity, meet my creativity, and not sure if I'm taking it with me or not. I might. I might take a few things with me for sure. But I appreciate you guys being here. Thanks very much for watching. I hope that you learned something about doing a concertina book. And when you're putting the pages down, make sure that you trim each and every one as you're doing it. If you did follow my directions for the ATC Concertina book, next time, as I say, I'm going to do a little bit of a space between the folds because I think it needs that little bit more room. I might even leave it so that there's a frame around it. I don't know. Creativity's a mystery. But thanks for watching, everybody who is here. I appreciate each and every one of you. I miss you guys. Take care, and I'll see you very soon. Bye now. I've got to find my mouse. Nothing has changed, guys. I still lose my mouse. Bye.